Dunderhead to everyone. I have located the time machine. And it is very, very pissed off. And then it fades to black. Everyone's dead. End of the time saga. What are you doing? Oh, well, I just read this script, which didn't have me in it, by the way, to your entire audience. The final chapter read to its completion. Why? Why not? I've barely been in the show for almost a year. Remember when I used to have my own segment? Yes, I remember you used to have your own segment, but I worked really hard on the last episode. How hard could you have worked? Both ships explode. End of series. End of show, really? Now I've got to write an entire another script. Well, that's your problem, isn't it? You should have put me in it. I could have saved everyone 5 times over. I am a fan favorite. There are several people who are bizarrely obsessed with me. That's true. I'm sorry you haven't been in the show that much. Apologies not accepted. I thought I was getting a pretty good gig, being weapons officer and all. I think I've had a total of 5 lines this series. I used to close the show all the time. I know, when you had your own segment. Remember that? I used to, respond to people who would write to me. People would write in things that they would rather be doing than watching YouTube. And I would say them here, and I would be popular. And there was a girl who was obsessed with me, and I think she wanted me in a bizarrely sexual way. And you ruined the entire thing! This entire time saga has been one big stinkeroo as far as my YouTube career is concerned. Would it make you feel any better that the minute the time saga is over, we're going back to form? You're just saying that. I'm not just saying that. As soon as the time saga is over, we're gonna go back to what we used to do. You're making that up. There's no way. We haven't done that in, I don't know, more than a year. That's true, but I wanted to do the time saga as something different. Now we've done it, and once it's over, we'll go back to doing the things again. You mean what people would rather do instead of watching YouTube? Yes. You will do the shoutouts? Probably. You're going to do the channel shoutouts? Yeah. And you're also going to do the news thing where people ask questions and we answer the questions? More than likely. You're a liar. No, I'm not. You're a big, filthy liar. No, I'm not. I swear to God. You didn't have to take the script and ruin it for everybody just because you're upset because you didn't get enough lines. It's the worst temper tantrum I've ever seen. I expected better behavior from you, Trudeau. Well, that's what you get for pissing me off. Every week I think, this week it'll be different. This week I'll have lines. This week I'll do something important. But that never happened, and now I had to resort to this, becoming a spoiler, the worst thing on the internet. Being a spoiler isn't the worst thing on the internet. Oh, it is too. Someone who intentionally spoils things is the lowest form of life. Ask anybody. How is being a spoiler the lowest form of life? Well, let me think. Do you remember how you felt the first time you found out that Darth Vader was Luke's father? Sure. Well, imagine that someone ran up to you before you found out and told you to your face. It will rob you of that experience. That's what being an intentional spoiler is. Oh, and that's what I've become. And you've driven me to it. Listen, there's only a few more episodes of the Time Saga, and then we go back to what we usually do. Arguing about social topics in a garage, little bizarre segments that don't really make a whole lot of sense, and you closing out the show. I still don't believe you. Please believe me. Now I've got to go rewrite an entire script and end out this time saga. You don't think that I don't want to be doing the time saga all over again? Originally, this was going to end with them lost in space, and they're going to spend an entire season trying to get back home. We were going to spend more time in space? Yeah, I'm just as sick of it as you are. I want this thing to be over, and you just pushed it back even further by reading the script, you idiot! Now I've got to rewrite it, and I've got to write a different ending because you spoiled the one that was going to be in there. How are you going to get us all back to the garage after everyone's dead? I'm not telling you. I tell you, you tell the audience. Whisper it to me. Okay. Magic space goblins. Oh, god damn it, that was not... Now I've got a whole bunch of puppets to throw away that I was making for that ending. Well, then, maybe I'm pushing your creativity. No, you're being a jerk. You're being a sensitive jerk. You're being a prima donna actor who didn't get enough lines this season. That's what you're doing. So I can fire you. You can't fire me. People love me. No, I can fire you. Let's see you go off to some other YouTube channel and get work. There are plenty of other nerds out there doing nerd things. Why don't you start your own video game channel? So many of my fans would love it. I could do Let's Plays. I could do thinly veiled advertisements for video games dressed up as if they're reviews. You'd do that? I just ruined the entire plot of this season. I'm willing to do anything.